While city leaders across the Piedmont Triad are calling it a panhandling pandemic, something that's been going on for quite some time. And now more drivers are seeing signs like this one here of people asking for help. But they tell me they want to do more than just give $1 or $2 out the window. They want to actually do something that's going to make a difference so people can finally ditch these signs.
I find it very annoying that they're at every exit.
I'll roll down my window and have a conversation with them.
I sometimes lock my doors. I don't make eye contact.
There are no prerequisites for this job. All you need is a marker, some cardboard, and an idea for a slogan to really sell your story.
Make your best money in the rain.
Really?
Because people see you standing in the rain, yes, and they figure that you really need it bad if you're standing in the rain.
But who are these people behind the signs?
Anything helps, that's how the sign works, anything at all.
For 6 days a week, David Green makes this walk, this daily hustle.
I've been doing this for like almost 10 years now.
It's his version of work.
It really helps out, yeah, it really does.
Panhandling.
Thank you. If I didn't have this, I would starve.
Because after he was caught stealing, he's a convicted thief, and it's hard to get a job.
I'm actually on the corner making the money myself. I feel better about myself because I'm doing it honestly for once.
So he comes here.
Thank you very much.
And begs for anything you can spare.
Have a good day.
Thank you.
This has become an issue. I hear it on a regular every day. I've seen the emails come in on it. I go to community meetings, and that's one of the first questions they ask me. What are we going to do about the panhandling?
Greensboro Councilmember Sharon Hightower says now is the time to get the conversation started.
How are we going to get panhandling under control?
In Winston-Salem, panhandling is illegal unless you have a license. But right now in Greensboro, anyone can do it.
Panhandling really is rampant in areas throughout our entire community. Trash is being left behind. Actually, in some cases, furniture is being left behind as they go back the next day. So I would certainly agree with you that we need to look at this, and we also need to look at it from both perspectives.
It's often said the best way to understand someone,
there's usually a panhandler over there,
is to put yourself in their shoes. So that's exactly what I'm doing, panhandling myself. I won't lie if I'm confronted or lie with my sign. I'll donate it all to homeless services here in our area. First realization is this isn't very safe or comfortable. But today I quickly realized just how generous our community is.
Thank you so much. Why did you want to give?
I got a heart, I just saw you standing out here, and I just figured, maybe even if it's just a couple dollars, if everybody gives $1 or $2.
The most surprising takeaway was the takeaway itself. I made $60 in just 2 hours. Now that's not always the case for panhandlers. Many of them tell me they make about $30 in 4 hours. That's $7.50 an hour. And for 40 hours a week, that's $300. Times that by 52 weeks a year, that works out to $15,600 a year tax-free. That's roughly $2,600 more than you can make working a minimum wage job.
It doesn't surprise me. I think obviously that's one of the reasons it's lucrative. It's a quick way to get some cash in your pocket. What it is not is sustainable.
Brian Hahn, Executive Director of Partners Ending Homelessness, says they work firsthand on the streets of Greensboro to get people out of these situations.
We really do want to help folks that sincerely want to get out of that situation and, be not only housed, but, healthy, stable, and a contributing member of the community.
But Hahn says it's going to take more than $1 here and there.
So a few bucks out the window, we feel better. That person just made $30 an hour and life goes on. However, that's a Band-Aid.
So what is the solution?
That's what I'm interested in. How can we as a community, how can we as a network collaborate with all of our folks, from providers, public officials, even the private sector, in the business community, the faith community, they all can play a role to try to address some of these bigger challenges.
That's why he's hoping council members like Hightower and others will take the leadership to make it happen, helping others like Green in the community. Now, Councilmember Hightower tells me she plans to suggest to the City Council that we create a panhandling task force to combat these issues, but also connect people to the right resources. But she says this is just a start. So much more needs to be done in our communities to help those who are in need. Reporting here in the Triad, I'm Cassie Sherm, ABC 45 News.